Why is that some memories brings us joy while others feel like chains we cannot break? Why do we curse memory when it reminds us of failure, shame, or heartbreak? Why does it hurt so much when a memory takes us back to someone we have lost? Here is the thing, we have a love hate relationship with memories. We treasure the good ones, but the painful ones, we try to bury them, outrun them, erase them. And yet somehow we cannot let them go. What if I told you that those memories, yes, even the ones that keeps you awake at night, aren't here to torment you? Well, they are here to teach you, to guide you, to protect you. The question isn't, how do I get rid of this memory? The question is, what is this memory trying to tell me? Most of us treat memory like a filing cabinet. We store facts for exams, dates for anniversaries, or things to say in meetings. And sure, it works, kind of, but that is not what memory was built for. Think about it. How often do we get angry at our memories? Angry when they remind us of that breakup, that betrayal, that one mistake we wish we could undo. We curse memory, saying things like, why can't I just move on? Or why does this keep coming back? But here's the truth, memory's real purpose isn't about remembering, it's about surviving. Memory isn't a filing cabinet, it's a compass. It helps you navigate your future by creating a blueprint of your past. Every experience you have had, every heartbreak, every failure, every triumph is logged in your memory for one good reason, to prepare you, to help you recognize patterns so you can protect yourself from harm and repeat what works. Think about it. When you touch a hot stove and burn your hand, your brain doesn't store that moment just for nostalgia. It stores it so you never do it again. When someone betrays your trust, memory kicks in to help you spot those red flags for next time. But here is the catch. This process only works when memory is fully processed. And that is where most of us get stuck. So, why do some memories keep coming back? Why do we replay them over and over like a bad song stuck in our heads? It's because those memories haven't been integrated yet. They haven't delivered the lessons they were meant to teach you. For example, when we lose someone, memory doesn't just remind us of the person, it reminds us of our grief, our longing, and sometimes our regrets. When we remember a failure, it is not just the event, it is the fear of repeating it. And when a betrayal haunts us, it is not just the act, it is the shattered trust we carry forward. The problem is, we resist these memories. We shove them into a corner, trying to avoid the discomfort they bring. But here is the truth, resisting a memory doesn't make it go away, it only makes it louder. So, what do you do when a memory won't leave you alone? How do you finally integrate it so it stops haunting you and starts guiding you? You start by asking yourself three powerful questions. What am I resisting? What am I scared to accept? What truth am I avoiding about myself? Because here's the thing, memories don't just replay for fun, they are trying to tell you something. Maybe it is that you need to forgive yourself, maybe it is that you need to let go of control, or maybe it is that you need to face a part of your identity that you have been avoiding. Let's talk about identity for a second. A lot of the memories we struggle with are tied to how we see ourselves. If you believe you are someone who always succeeds, failing even once can feel unbearable. If you see yourself as kind and selfless, it is hard to face the moments when you were not. But here is the truth, your identity isn't set in stone, it is fluid. And the more flexible you are with who you think you are, the easier it becomes to integrate your memories, to learn from them, to grow. Once you integrate a memory, it transforms. It stops haunting you and starts helping you. It becomes part of your blueprint, a guide that helps you navigate the future with more wisdom, clarity, and strength. Instead of asking, what could I have done better? Try asking, where did I go wrong? what are the consequences of this going forward? This isn't about blaming yourself, it's about understanding, learning, acting. So the next time a memory comes knocking, don't rush to close the door. Don't try to chase it away. Just listen. Let it show you something you might not have seen before. Because here's the thing, every memory is a piece of a puzzle. Some pieces you understand right away, while others not so much. But what if the pieces you are still trying to figure out are the ones that holds the answers? What if the things you thought you have left behind are still shaping who you are today? Would you still run from them or finally face them? And if this message resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.